the headlines, just scribbles in the seams. Quiet moments tucked away between your doubts and me. Your hand brushed mine like punctuation, a pause but not a start. We were always extra pages, never part of the heart. Some stories live softly, so they don't get torn. We loved in footnotes, small print size, hidden between the chapters we didn't dare to write. Not the kind of love that history draws, but every word we whispered still mattered a lot. If someone reads us closely, they'll see we were real. We loved in footnotes, small print and size, hidden between the chapters we didn't dare to write. Not the kind of love that history applauds, but every word we whispered still mattered a lot. Unread but true. We lived on the edge of a promise, never stepped all the way in. Hands hovering inches apart, afraid of what might begin. You smiled like a question I was too scared to answer. Timing was always the villain, love played the background dancer. We called it patience, but it felt like fear. I'll always wonder who we'd be if we dared just a little more. Some loves don't end, they linger as the almost we ignore. You're the what if in my chest, the ache I still endure. I miss the life we never lived. is forever. I don't know where to place it now. This love with nowhere to go. It doesn't fit in memory, and it won't let me grow. I tried giving it to the ocean, tried buried in it in sleep, but it comes back in quiet moments when my walls get weak. Love doesn't vanish politely. Tell me where I put your love when it's still alive in me. Too heavy for my future, too honest for the past to keep. I don't wanna hold it, but I don't want it gone. Tell me where I put your love now that you're gone. If I drop it, will it break? Tell me where I put your love when it's still alive in me. Too heavy for my future, too honest for the past to keep. I don't wanna hold it, but I don't want it gone. Tell me where I put your love now that you're gone. Still holding it. You gave me comfort, not your soul, enough to keep me holding on. I felt your care, but not your depth. Like love with limits, you never said. You stayed consistent, safe and kind, but never crossed that deeper line. I needed more than halfway in. You needed love that didn't bend. You weren't cruel, just incomplete. You loved me just enough to never let me go, but never enough to fully choose me. Just enough wasn't right for me. Just enough wasn't right for me. You said take care so gently, like a stranger on a train. Held the door and smiled like love was just a name. No shaking hands, no breaking down, just courtesy and space. You left without a bruise, but I still feel the pain. Kindness can still cut. Your goodbye was polite, but it ruined my day. No anger to burn, just sadness to stay. I would have survived yelling, I would have survived the fight, but you ended us softly. Your goodbye was polite. I don't know where to put this hurt. Your goodbye was polite, but it ruined my day. No anger to burn, just sadness to stay. I would have survived yelling, I would have survived the fight, but you ended us softly. Your goodbye was polite, still hurts. The city wears a cold face when December comes around. Your name escapes my breath, turns into frozen sound. Scarves and memories tangled tight, I trip on yesterday. Every snowflake looks like you, then melts and slips away. Love remembers seasons, even when we don't. I hear your name in winter, every time the world goes quiet. Cold hands, warm regrets, I still haven't learned to hide. You're not here, but somehow forget. Your phone lights up but never for me. I pretend it doesn't sting. Your quiet has a gravity. It pulls on everything. You don't say you're leaving, but your eyes already did. I answer questions you don't ask, just to feel like I exist. You don't have to speak to make it hurt. Your silence knows my name, calls it every night, louder than 1,000 words, sharper than a fire. I take the truth in pieces if you just explain, but your silence knows my name. I miss the noise of being loved. Your silence knows my name, calls it every night, louder than 1,000 words, sharper than a fire. Take the truth in pieces if you just explain, but your silence knows my name. Still listening. We sat on opposite sides of a truth we wouldn't say. Watch the TV talk for us until the night slipped away. No tears, no raised voices, just tired, careful hands. We both knew the war was over because nobody planned. Peace felt heavier than rage. It was the night we didn't fight, and somehow lost it all. checkmate. There's an outline on the bed where your body used to be, an invisible gravity pulling sleep away from me. Friends say time will close the door, but it's wide and I can't move. Every room feels twice as big, now it's only filled with you. You didn't take the pictures just the way they used to feel. I'm learning how to breathe again in the space you left behind. Every inch is screaming your name. Every silence says you're mine. I don't miss the way you love me, I miss who I was then. I'm trying to live inside the space you left behind when you left. If absence is a language, I'm fluent in regret. I'm learning how to breathe again in the space you left behind. Every inch is screaming your name. Every silence says you're mine. I don't miss the way you love me, I miss who I was then. I'm trying to live inside the space you left behind when you left. This room remembers you. I found my smile in a drawer with old keys and change. It looks smaller than I remember, but it still knows your name. You loved me when I was lighter, before the world got loud. I've been trying to get back there, but I don't know how. You didn't leave